Hello. This is a message for someone who is aligned with or is aligning with Hekate. So that is what I'm getting today. She wants to come through and talk to you through me. No, wrong deck. This deck. Okay. And I don't know what this is about. So I just was very called to give this message to someone. Snake. Snakes could be significant. 555, 888, repeating eights, repeating fives. Getting like a golden apple. I don't know what that's about. So, any of that's relevant. If it resonates, take it. Okay. We have the Hierophant. Are you a perfectionist? Are you starting on a new spiritual journey? Perhaps? Let's see what else is here. 6 of Cups. Interesting. You might have been reaching out for help. This also might be something related to your childhood. Like you might be trying to work through some things related to your childhood. 7 of Cups as well. You might feel overwhelmed right now, maybe. And maybe that's why you're overwhelmed on this path. Knight of Pentacles as well. Something is slow moving with you. Okay, this is interesting. This is not normally how I receive information. Okay. I'm going to pull a few more cards and then we're going to look at the big picture. Queen of Pentacles as well. It's too many. It's too many cards. I have fewer of those. Okay, that's fine. Okay. She said, no, you can't have fewer of those. Okay, all right. Let's see here. It's on the bottom here. We have Queen of Cups as well. Interesting. Oh, and Queen of Wands. And then Death on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so something is changing for you. Let's see. A lot of Queen of energy. We have 3 queens here. And a knight, which is very interesting. So we have summer, winter, and autumn, which is Wands, Cups, and Pentacles. So no air energy here. Something might be... You're trying to... There's a new beginning. You are trying to call in some kind of new beginning. And I think it's spiritually... I think there might be a bit of perfectionism. There's this desire to let go. I'm being told you can't shake yourself of it. You can't shake the death from you. You can't shed, oh, that's the snake. You can't shed this past from yourself. You're trying very hard to move forward, but it's been a slow process. There might be some inner conflict, as well as some actual people in your life, maybe people who don't approve of your method. If you are someone who's sort of dipping your toe into the water, I'm getting you probably are, of spirituality and potentially working with deities, witchcraft specifically, and Hekate might be calling out to you as well. It sounds like she would likely like to work with you. I'm being told to get to the heart of it. So I'm going to pull one of these and then we're going to reassess all these cards. Because there is something I'm missing. It's where your focus is or where your focus isn't. Your focus seems... You seem kind of distracted. And I think that's what this 7 of Cups is. You have a lot of distraction in your life. A lot of people, a lot of past things that might be coming up for you. But there's this 3 of Pentacles, so there's there's something new on the horizon for you, and maybe you're trying so hard to shed people from your life. Someone has an iron grip on your heart or on your head. Something about someone has an iron grip on your life that you can't let go of. Well, the apple came out. So these are not for me, but did see another apple. Apples could be significant. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we have the witch. So maybe that's you. Maybe you're a witch. Maybe you're a baby witch, fledgling witch. Or you're being called to witchcraft of some kind. Maybe you are confused as to the path. I would, if you're confused, there's a lot, you know. I'm getting look into the left-hand path. If you're lost about what direction to go and look into the left-hand path is something I'm getting. Why am I doing Trump hands? That's enough. Owl. I could not read that. I just stared at this for much too long. What happens when I'm channeling her? My brain gets all scrambled. There's a lot. This blue color is interesting. I'm being told the blue is irrelevant. Okay. Let's see. Winter on the bottom of the deck. Let's read from the book for these. If you are worried about, you know, if you feel like you're worried about working with deities, or if you've heard horror stories about working with Hekate, I personally would say leave them behind, but that is my personal opinion. I've worked with Hekate for a while now, for a long time, and she's very straightforward. I will say that. She's a very straightforward. It's, for some people that feels harsh, for some people that feels cruel or crass or dismissive, but it's really about getting to the heart of the matter. And that's something that, like, because there's all this overwhelm, I wouldn't be surprised if Hekate is reaching out to you to sort of cut through the noise, because that is something she's very good at. She's like, this is what you need to pay attention to. This is a distraction. This is how you move forward. Do that and then come back to me. That's kind of our working relationship, and I still bring a lot of things to her, right? Like, I still complain, I still have conversations, I still drag my feet, I still do all these things. There's no you know, risk, there's no punishment for that kind of stuff. She loves and understands that humans are human, and so I wasn't expecting that to become a whole thing, but here we go. Yeah, this is, if you're a baby witch, welcome. You know, this is a very welcoming space. This says, holding the witch card means that you weave your own change throughout your life, and that magic is indeed afoot. You must understand that you have power, and it is real. It may indicate that others may be threatened by your developing personal power, and they may not appreciate or like the changes in you as you grow. Be prepared for this, and do not be discouraged. New friends and better opportunities will be attracted instead. Okay, so that's the whole message, and that's why she said that to me. I was missing just reading the message that I was getting. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that's why it was confusing for me, because I saw conflict with people, and like that thing about someone has an iron grip on your heart or an iron grip on your head, like someone is either discouraging you from this, or maybe has discouraged you from a lot of, like, sort of personal autonomy things throughout your life. But there's the sun. So there's this hope, and there's the Three of Autumn, there's the Three of Pentacles. So there is, you know, building. You are building something new. You're building a new foundation. You are bringing in new friends. And I think that's what all these queens are about too. You know, I didn't even think about it, but the fact there's 3 queens here. And we have, you know, Hekate being a triple goddess, or a triple deity of, so that's kind of reflective of that, which is cool. So I think that you are bringing in new people, you know, and I think that being on the fence has left you very confused, maybe a little heartbroken, because there might be a part of you that really doesn't want to let go of this past, right? Let go of these people who maybe doubt you, let go of these people who don't, and it might even be one specific person, someone who thinks that, I'm getting blasphemous. They might think that this is blasphemous, like someone who might be very religious, specifically Christian perhaps, but not necessarily just. But someone who might be very, very religious, who thinks that your newfound interest in this is blasphemous to them. And that sucks. That really sucks when people aren't on your side, especially when I think that maybe some of these people, or at least one particular person, if this is about a specific person, this Emperor card really makes it feel like it's about one specific person, that is really saddening to you. It might be someone you've known since childhood. So I'm gonna read this owl card next. Let's see. Owls might be relevant to you as well. Anyway. Should the hooting owl come looking for you this Halloween, it indicates the need for wise counsel or further information before you make a decision. Considered action is warranted. Think before you act emotionally and ensure you think strategically, not impulsively. And that is a big thing with Hekate as well. Making sure, and I think that's honestly where a lot of this conflict inside of you is coming from. This desire to make the best, most optimal decision. And I think it really just needs to be the decision that makes the most sense for your heart. And not the one that... I'm getting escape, I'm getting future. There is a choice that you can make that will bring you the future you desire. And you know what it is. You know who you need to cut off. You know who you need to move away from. You know who you need to, like, just kind of remove or distance yourself from in your life. And I think something about counsel, something about maybe aligning yourself with a local group, someone who does magic, someone who works with Hekate, maybe specifically even, just doing some research. If you're really just dipping your toes and do some research, like I said, I specifically heard the left-hand path. If that's something that sounds good to you, it's not the only way to interact with Hekate. It's not the only way forward. Sometimes Hekate stays, and sometimes she's here to just facilitate transition into witchcraft, into a way forward, into your own practice, so that you can build your own practice and your own gnosis and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I would do research if this is really calling to you. I would maybe meet with or find some people who are already practicing. Because I think that this could be something that really helps you. And I think grounded, I'm hearing grounded. This is something that could really ground you and maybe you feel, ground you and lighten your load, which is funny. I'm seeing a sword cutting you free from a balance, like you're tied down, you're weighed down by something, like a hot air balloon, like you're being cut free from some kind of weight. You're no longer swimming with the fishes. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull a couple of final messages from this oracle deck. And I definitely get this message of, like, this is sort of very much a confirmation reading. If you've been interested in this kind of stuff, if you've been interested in Hekate, or if, you know, even if her name's just been showing up around you a lot, she might be calling out to you. I would do some research into her specifically as well, just some signs that might show up. Everyone is different, and her role in everyone's journey is different. I'm someone who has been working with Hekate for a long time and really do enjoy working with her long term. But there's other deities that I've worked with that really were just here to help me get to other points in my life. So really just depends on your journey and what you're trying to do. Yeah, for sure. Endings. Yeah, you know you need to walk away from something, and you know you need to create a new beginning. This is that death rebirth cycle that I see, you know, with the death card, and then also having the sun card here. There is this, you know what you need to walk away from, and you know what would bring you joy. And it might even not be limited to just this, witchcraft might sort of be like the litmus test for you. Like, if people in your life don't support you with this, what else are they not going to support you with? Or if people in your life can't, my face is so red now just from leaning on my hand. Good Lord. If people in your life don't support you with this, you know, where else do they draw the line, and where else won't they support you? I know I just said that already. I apologize. I got distracted. But yeah, so that is what I'm seeing for you. And I would really encourage you to do some research and get your hands on some stuff and just explore what's out there and connect with people. Because I think you'll be surprised where you find good company and where you end up. In fact, this might facilitate some growth in other parts of your life as well. So that's really awesome. I wish you the best of luck. If you have questions or you just want to talk about anything also, you can go ahead and leave some comments. If this resonates with you, let me know. I'm really curious. I love hearing about other people's journeys. And I pretty much respond to everyone as much as possible. So most of the time, yeah. So yeah, thank you for letting me read for you. I enjoyed every minute of you, and I'll see you in my next reading.